Hello YouTube, welcome. This is Eric from Eric Saving Trades. How you doing? Just want to welcome my first viewer. Hope everything is well. And today I wanted to show how to start a technical analysis in trading if you were thinking of doing charting and stuff like that. You would go to trending view. Sorry, I'm not the best typist here, but you could take an easy chart or any chart. I know one of the famous one is Bitcoin. So you can go to BTC. Sorry, here. BTC, maybe USD. Click there. And this is free. It will probably just not log out, but kick you out after a while. So I mean, you could use this for basically testing it out. Before you want to maybe sign up for it. Go a little further than that, but it's not that hard. Sometimes you just have to kind of look at patterns. Um, like for instance, if you do here, and you can always just you know test this out. You can draw stuff, but I mean you can see like a trend here of Bitcoin that's been just going higher and higher in this uptrend right there. And you can take that and copy this. Sorry, let me get this thing out the way. You can clone it and then drag this down further, and you'll see the uptrend of Bitcoin. That started somewhere probably even further out than this, but you can probably say if you connect here, maybe October 16th of 2023. So it's been going on for a while. If you want to extend the line there. But from there, what you can do, you can see different levels. I would take it a little further, maybe like there. And maybe you can, you can always recorrect this. Maybe you can go ahead and delete this one, take that top trend. Again, bring it down. And yeah, maybe we have a better perfect match here. You can see those aligning just perfectly. And so what you can do from there, you can make various other lines, and you'll start seeing, these lines where they just kind of match up. So you'll kind of see a touch point there, and then some in there in this area, and then we're doing one right now. So I mean, this could be a low that we're hitting before we bounce up, or I mean, in future videos I will be showing you how you can kind of see or gauge that maybe we could be going lower, or there's a chance that we could be going higher from here. From there, this is probably your center line there. You could probably still draw another one, bring it in there, in here somewhere. You'll probably see another one right there, touch point there, touch point there, touch point there. It looks like maybe we try to advance from here, but we got denied, and so we're going to test this line. And from there, you can do another one if you like. You'll probably go on YouTube and see that a lot of people, talk about going down to probably about 105, possibility. But once again, future videos, I'll be showing you, if that's a chance or not a chance, just depending. Everything has probabilities, so not everything is always set in stone. No one ever knows what's going to happen, but, sometimes there is chances. So I hope that kind of helps. I mean, you could even go, sorry, if you wanted to, this way, if you want to see a very long one, where you would say, okay, well, maybe the top is in, if you kind of follow here. But right now we're on a different trend, so that's something to, for you to analyze and, see what you might want to do. I mean, you could always wait and see if we kind of touch this point here sometime in the future. Once again, you would have to see what the situation and analyze what's going on during that time, because you don't want to break this pattern and then go down even further. Now, if you wanted to see like floors, like we had a floor here, they call them ceilings and floors. So you'll see that there was one pretty strong here. Right there. Oh, you see, so now it expired out. And that's what will happen, but basically you'll get to, try it out and, you can do this for different ones. You could do it for Tesla. You could do it for other stocks out there. Um, this is very simple, not hard to do. Give it a chance. And this can make you quite a lot of money. Now, talking about money, so there's a thing I did the other day, and basically what I did was save $700 within one day, probably more, probably less. So basically, the dishwasher broke down, and so I wanted to do it myself and fix it. Now, what I did, I went to what I call YouTube University, and I gave it a fix. I gave some views. I mean, I'm sorry, I watched some videos. I checked it out. Just typed in what I thought was probably wrong with it, and you get a series of videos, and you kind of start narrowing down what it could be. So I started looking into some of them, and so the water wasn't depleting in the dishwasher. So basically, after seeing a few videos, it came out that the pump was pretty much done. Um, these YouTube videos, what I call once again call YouTube University, they help you basically break down. They got people in there that'll tell you how to, what um, tools you need and all that stuff to get it done. And if you analyze, they're pretty simple. I mean, it's nothing hard. So after seeing a few videos, yeah, I took it apart. Took a while, but I mean, basically, I thought about it like this, and maybe it's a way you should start thinking to save money. Is okay, so everyone says, well, it's broken, you've had it for 20 years, just go buy another one. Okay, well, you go buy another one, and well, everything's so expensive nowadays. It's going to cost you, probably between $7 to $1,000 for a brand new dishwasher. Well, I think very differently. I think, well, I can probably do it myself. Once I looked at the part, it was only $100. So, I mean, probably not hard to think about which, side I should go with. And, well, do you really want to give that much money away? For some people, I don't know, everyone's on different salaries here, but that could be a week's worth of pay. Um, so would I want to give a week's worth of pay to, I don't know, if a dishwasher with General Electric to Mr. General Electric, or would I want to save that money and maybe invest it? Maybe, learn this technical analysis, or or save it and put it in well, we'll talk about savings accounts in the future, somehow why I may disagree with those, but um, so yeah, would you want to save it and do something to work with that money and make it grow, or just give it to Mr. General Electric and, make his stock go up and, his investors go up, and Well, that's something for you to decide, but not me. I decided to fix it myself. And honestly, the fixing took maybe an hour, hour and a half. So now you got to think about, a week's worth of me putting work out in labor or whatever you're doing and fixing something within an hour and a half. You just kind of think, well, an hour worth of labor for myself to do it here and save, $500 to $900. It's probably worth it. Yes, did it take time for the part to come in? But even if I ordered a dishwasher, it was still going to be, a week or so to get one. You don't get them right away. So I fixed it. I put the part back on, and it wasn't that hard. YouTube University showed me how to do it. Not hard at all. And so got it done. So with that in mind, if you like this information, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Um, we'll get into more videos in the future, more similar to something like this, experiences that I've had, why I try to go this way, and why I think it's worked. So with that in mind, I'll see you guys next time.